Don't be doing that the whole show.
I'm gonna try. Well, I guess.
What about JR?
Officially live.
There.
Wow, that's awful. Please fix that.
No.
No.
Oh, you're muted. This is funny. This is why we're late, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody get that man some headphones.
Wow.
Technology,
Yes, I did.
Nick.
How about now?
No, still the same problem.
Inches matter, Nicholas. Inches matter.
Just do hand signals like hey, look, point.
How about now? I just took the mic out. Is this better?
Yes.
Better.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Can't take him anywhere. Can't take him anywhere. So that's what it was the whole time. You plugged a mic into your laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's how I do it. That's how I'm always on though. Like that's why I'm confused. It hasn't.
Well,
been a problem.
you've got to go.
I'm
You've got to
that's
go in
weird.
your settings and tell it to do your output and input on that mic.
Yeah, you need to do. You need to download Voice Meter Banana.
Voice meter banana, seriously?
Yep. It's for streamers. It's actually very good. I like it a lot.
Interesting.
Well, crisis averted for right now, and this would be the only time I need to do that all day. So.
Thank God.
Yeah. All right. Well, good morning because we're live. I don't think you guys realize that we're live, so don't say anything.
Yeah, we've
That's
been-
never stopped anything.
This clusterfuck brought to you by Nick Klingenson.
I know, that's right. I don't know when that.
I know the guy in the pink shirt. Can't trust those guys in pink.
Oh, my Lord, man.
It's only good
Not
for
even
me.
October, Nick. Not even October.
Real
If I
men.
wait till October, I'll be, there'll be no money in the coffers for the American Cancer Society. So
That's fair.
it's an all-year
Everybody done
venture
already
raising money.
Spent it on Halloween decorations by then.
That's right.
Man, there was a point
All
where,
right.
when I was living in Apollo Beach, where there's another town here, but I had been collecting the Halloween decorations for a while, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna be the guy that the little kids are walking around calling my house the spooky house. I was pretty excited about
Yeah,
it.
don't go there.
Just step outside.
Did you have a van in the driveway that said free candy?
I said spooky, not
Not creepy. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're 2.5 minutes into this.
And it's
We're-
already
It
on the
ain't
rails.
going
we're
nowhere.
it's not. We're going to roll some intro stuff here. So go grab yourself a
Some
coffee
beautiful
real quick.
bean footage?
Yeah, and we'll
Yeah.
see you here in 30 seconds.
Let's go.
All right.
And we're back after that great bean footage. Pedro,
What are you guys up to this week? How's everybody's week going?
It was, yeah.
Mine's fantastic.
We are we're all out. We're waiting on a truck. See, JR, we're waiting on JR to bring it.
Waiting on JR. He's got held up in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, he's
No,
got all of
I
our
ain't in
political
Lexington, Kentucky. I'm right outside D.C.
That's even worse.
I'm getting ready to go do the
that is
D.C. 500.
Yeah. Have fun around the outer beltway.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
doing, Chad?
So anyway, Adam, we know you're waiting on you're waiting on trucks and you're paying Crane people to sit around and drink coffee right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's how your week's going. How's the rest
Happy
of your
happy
week
weekend,
been?
heavy y'all. It's what? It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been super busy, and this morning I received a notification that I was selected for the lottery draw for 2028 Olympic tickets.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow,
That's
So
pretty neato.
that's good.
I'm gonna buy tickets for soccer and maybe a couple other events.
True. Where are the Olympics this time?
LA.
LA. Oh, that's right. Man, Franklin, bro, we ain't seen you in a hot minute, dude. Where you been at? Setting the shimper in Quincy, Florida for 10 hours. Good Lord, Franklin.
He's pulling reefer. He's pulling reefer.
Yeah, man, dude, he probably had to put in a change of address for him.
Yeah, he's
Seriously.
probably sitting on a produce distribution center.
Yeah.
Now
Are you
Got a
pulling me for
phone
Franklin?
call.
No cursing clues, no cussing. I'm a kick. Okay. Bye. I don't understand that. Okay. Anyway, Adam, as you were saying,
So got a phone call yesterday. I'm moving a super load, of course, and he was supposed to deliver this morning, and he goes, "Oh yeah, we're not going to make it." I'm like, "What do you mean you're not going to make it?" Well, yeah, we're not going to make it, dude. We got held up on permits. I'm like, I probably should have known that. Can you communicate that next time?
Yeah.
So now instead of delivering today, he's probably delivering Saturday.
Unfee. Man, them people, bro. Them people is a crapshoot right there. man.
Unfee, yep, they suck. I don't know who's worse, them or who bought Winn Dixie
I don't
from
know. I used to hate Kroger. That's who I used to hate, dude. Fucking
I
Kroger.
hate Reefer. Y'all can have that shit.
Oh,
I
hate it
liked
too,
it, dude.
man.
I
No way.
liked it. It just I don't know.
No.
It did depend. Chicken plants suck.
Even when I did, I do some pharma, but when I was doing a bunch of pharma right after
Yeah.
COVID, like those suckers would call me at 2:00 in the morning. I'm here and they're saying I don't have an appointment. I'm like, yeah, your appointment's for 8. No, they're saying I don't have an appointment, period. I'm like, that's fine. Just hang out. They'll work you in.
But that's like going to like Wakefern and stuff like that. You go online, you make an appointment at 8 a.m. in the morning. You might get offloaded at 11 p.m. at night. Hey,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like your appointment doesn't mean shit.
it doesn't mean shit. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right.
Can't do that to my carriers. You can't do it.
And then they
Yeah.
want you to pay lumper fees. Like, no, dude.
No,
Like,
no, dude, no.
like we're
I
delivering
hate that,
goods
bro.
to your
should-
warehouse.
We want to. Someone needs to. Yeah, I never got that either, bro. Why am I paying you to unload your own shit? Like,
Right.
I didn't ask to bring this to you. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, Walmart,
Yeah.
Monroe, Georgia. I had the longest layover I ever or
Them too.
detention. Not one detention. Time I ever had waiting in a dock was in Dodge City, Kansas, at the meat plant. I think I waited there. I did a 34-hour restart. I was there, I think, for 2 days. And it was all because when
Yeah.
I got there, as they were loading mine and a couple other guys' trailers, Department of Agriculture or whoever came in to do an inspection, whoever runs those things, came into inspection, shut the whole fucking plant down for like 2 days, dude, to do a full inspection on the plant. And there was only
Yeah, we-
one
we
truck
had a-
stop
we had a
in
couple
Dodge
trucks
City
do
at
that.
the time, and it was a little bitty old Flying J. Bro, that thing was so packed. Oh man, it was freaking crazy, bro.
I bet they had good food too, didn't they?
No, it was okay. It was all right. This was
Was
before,
it before the Arby's?
No, dude. This was a mom and pop that was like franchised into a Flying J. Like, I mean, the food was good, but this was before ELD. So like we because at this meat plant, if you drop your trailer, or it's usually a drop and hook, or you drop to be loaded. And so everyone just is bobtailing around. So anyway, for EODs, we would just all bobtail around to restaurants and shit in Kansas City and stuff, dude. So
Go out
or
and have
Dodge City,
races.
Dodge City, yeah. Well, not
Nick, who are
races,
you
but, yeah.
furiously typing this morning? God, man.
Just few easy responses.
Let's see, Robert.
As I said in my last email.
Tanker.
Yeah,
4 to 5 days for a
dude.
load
If
of
I'm
milk.
hammering away, I'm
Good
probably
Lord.
yelling.
Circling
at AI.
back.
Right now, I'm just talking to people.
Circling back on what I told you
Circling
yesterday.
back.
As I said,
Which relates to the previous one before that one.
Thank you for your concern. I'm just trying to think of how many ways he can say "fuck you"
So Pete-
my
politely.
favorite. No, my
Wait,
dude, my
Pedro,
easiest, I
my favorite is read
Your
above.
comment
or
is
below,
duly
whatever.
noted.
If you would see my previous
267, right?
email,
Yeah.
Pedro, let's answer this guy. Let's answer this question here.
What?
Where would a person start if they wanted to buy a truck and get a driver to deliver loads? I have no experience.
Don't do it.
Start.
Don't.
Don't start.
Don't
How about
do
that
it.
shit?
Okay, now
There you are.
let Uncle Adam take you on a little journey here. This industry is a toxic, cyclical shithole.
Yep.
You have wonderful
tough.
years, and then you have years where it is absolute garbage, and you question your life choices.
It's a blindsided.
It takes
industry.
very,
You don't know
very
if it's gonna
thick
hit the
skin.
fan, but it's going to hit
Very
the
thick skin.
Actually,
Every day of the
it
week.
doesn't even take skin. It takes you got to have skin of freaking armor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's so
Don't
if
take
yeah,
things personally, don't take things personally either. If
no,
you
it's
don't have attitude, you ain't gonna make it because everything people say that turn you off, you're gonna eat up inside, man. You
Hey,
can't
I-
do that. You will not
I'll
last.
say, hey, I want to add this little tidbit in, just as a piece of advice, only because it's something that I saw the other day, and I've only seen it once, and I've never heard it before, and I think it is an amazing thing. And they were talking about, I think they're in the race industry, is what they're in specifically, but they were talking about how people get involved in that and what type of money it takes and when you make money. And the lady said, she said, the best advice I could give anybody that starts a business, if you want to make $1 million, you better have $1 million to spend.
yep.
And I was like,
And I mean,
dude,
this
that is
industry is no
probably
different.
Yes, I was like, that's probably the most solid fucking business advice ever. Like, I'm like, do you apply anything? You want to make $500,000?
Yeah.
You better have $500,000 to spend on. You know, like
I
dude, that is, like,
absolutely-
solid.
I absolutely love this industry. Don't get me wrong,
Me too.
but I'm hooked on
Once
it
you're in,
at
you
this
never
point.
get out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you,
But,
you
know,
never get
right
out.
now,
You can never escape.
I think
So
Right.
I think
Once
if
you're
you're
I'm
gonna-
in a long time,
You're
man.
in.
I'm not going anywhere. I love
Right.
it. Love it.
Jeff,
Well, if
you
you
helped,
wanna get
you helped
into it-
design this industry.
But I'm
all right?
talking-
You stay to
I'm-
oversee it.
Dude,
yeah, seriously, you used your abacus to determine profit margins.
I technically got out of this industry, and look at the people I spent all my stupid time with. So yeah, you just
You're
don't get
what a
out.
loser
It
you
is
are,
like
Nick. You know
us.
what I mean?
So anyway, my comments were for people who think it's wise to go out and buy a truck right now and get a truck because people are making money. I give it
Well,
it
depends on-
18 months.
Do it.
I give it 18 months
Depends
to
on
2
what you want to go
years,
into, though.
and the down
Yep.
cycle is going to start again.
You better if you're going to go out and buy a truck right now, you had better have all of your equipment paid for in the next 18 months.
Yeah.
Well, not just
Yeah,
that, but here's the
good
thing to
point.
remember too is if he doesn't sign on with a carrier, he goes out and gets his own numbers. Most of the brokers aren't going to deal with him for a year.
Right.
You got a mortgage payment.
I've got a friend of mine. I got a friend of mine that decided he wanted to go out and get his own numbers. And I told him, I said, listen, dude, I said, don't do it. I said, don't do it.
It's a good-
I
it's a good
understand
idea.
that you keep thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. I said, it's not. I said, you keep going to these small carriers that the only thing that they're out there to do is screw you because you don't ask all the right questions and you don't ask for proof. I said, you listen to them and you go, oh, I'll do that. And then you call me whining and crying because you're going broke. I said, stop it. I said, I'm trying to teach you something and you won't listen. You say you listen, then you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What
I don't
was he
know-
saying
I don't
again?
know where- I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at now. I don't know if he's decided to forego the numbers and listen to me this time or not.
Anybody hear what JR said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh,
Such a
the
horrible-
guy wanted to buy
But here's the thing, okay? I've been in this business and had my own numbers for decades. No, not decades. Anyway,
I was going to say, you're
Man.
not as old as Jeff.
yeah, I know. I wasn't around in 1776 when they come over on the Mayflower.
Hey, fuck you.
17. What the?
1620
Yeah,
was the Mayflower, wasn't it?
1620. Yeah,
No,
sorry,
he's been in trucking
1620.
as long as they had when they had wooden wheels and
Oh, shit.
stone
This is the
wheels.
problem with the American education system right here.
Anyway,
He's like, I want over here in
it-
1923. when
if
the
I
Mayflower
had
came.
to do it, if I had to do it all over again today, I wouldn't do it. I would do exactly what Adam said. I would go find me a large carrier I'd go through all the large carriers and decide and question them and interview them and figure out which one I'm going to make, which one, not that I'm going to make the most money at, but the one that's going to be consistent.
The one
So you're
that's
talking
gonna
about
teach
becoming.
you.
You're
The
talking
one
about
that's
becoming
gonna
a fleet
teach you.
owner. You're talking about a fleet owner.
No, I'm just talking to I'm just talking to single owner operator right now. That's
Yeah,
that's
but
all
this
I'm
guy's
talking
wanting to
about.
buy
But
a
if
truck
you
to put
want
a
to,
driver in it.
if you want to be a fleet owner, that's damn well the way you need to go. You need to go find the right
Right.
mid-size carrier, and look at more than just one. Look at 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them and make your choice. But yeah,
Yeah.
there would be no way.
I
There'd
mean,
be
I
no way
think
these days I'd do it.
I think with rates and there's an imbalance of the truck freight ratio. I mean, I'm not so sure it's not really a bad time to get into
You
trucking
got an
if you
echo
want to get
going
into it.
on.
Do what?
You got an echo going on.
Who?
You.
You.
I don't have an echo. I don't
Yeah,
hear
you
it in
do.
my ears.
I don't
We
hear
hear
it.
I hear it.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
I do.
Maybe it was never me. Maybe y'all are just hearing me.
It was always Spencer.
No, it was
That's
you.
always
No.
Spencer.
It was you.
No, my reverb's yellow.
See?
But and
Could
two,
be in the system too.
if somebody's wanting to
It's not
do
gonna
the
be
fleet
Robert's
owner
feedback.
style, then what they should do is pick two, divide their fleet in half, put it at 2 separate ones, and see which one you want to be with.
Right. There's
Don't put all
companies
your
out there like
don't put all your
Well,
eggs
there-
in one basket to begin with.
there's companies out there that will manage your truck for you too, like Expediter Services over in.
Oh no,
Memphis and
absolutely
there's,
not. Nope, absolutely not.
people like that.
I would find a
Their
quality
programs.
driver who's been successful and talk to them before you think about getting into the industry and who he recommends and get references and stuff like that. And then feel it out. I wouldn't go buy a truck first and then try to feel it out. You got to work for somebody and learn the business, from the ground up.
That's the big thing, man. So many guys went into this post-COVID
Yep.
with no idea how to run a business, no idea how to run a trucking company.
Yep.
They just went out and bought a truck because they were told they could make money. And now you see
Yeah.
80% of those guys are
Backlash.
probably in bankruptcy right now.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, they're not having a good time right now. But
Yeah, you got to feel the water before you jump in full, head first.
well,
It's-
I would encourage you to do some research. I mean, just look at what the average. I mean, it depends on what you're wanting to go into. Also,
Right.
we don't know if this guy's wanting to go in the truckload, flatbed, what he's wanting to go into. I mean, if you're wanting to go in flatbed, yeah, I'd say hell yeah, do it. But yeah, it depends on what you want to go into, really.
Right, but you
I
gotta-
wouldn't
mean,
even
you
say
go
go in
flatbed,
flatbed
you
because it's going to change.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into
Yeah.
flatbed, you got to learn how to chain everything down. I mean, you just can't
Yeah,
learn
tarp it.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
It's
but
not going to happen.
it
takes
maybe
time.
if you're still listening, just shoot us a message and tell us what kind of transportation you want to go into. What you're wanting to do. Yeah, I was talking about all the illegals and all that stuff that we've been chatting about every week. I was on the porch last night having a cigar and was talking to my best friend and 2 Amazon drivers. This is like at 10 o'clock at night. It was pretty late, but 2 drivers drove up from Amazon, had the little blue vest on. Not either one of them spoke a lick of English.
Wow.
I mean, I was like, he couldn't tell me who he was looking for. And actually, it turned out to be my neighbor, but he couldn't tell me anything, not even the house number, nothing.
I mean, are you surprised? We knew they were going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to sprint.
Once they got taken off the road, we knew they were going somewhere. We just didn't know where.
Yeah, they were.
And now
like,
they're all in
like
sprinter
a,
vans. Like I had a guy.
No. This guy was in a
Box trucks.
just a,
Well, I know he's in an Amazon truck. He's
family
driving
van,
for.
a family, like a caravan type, just a family van.
Okay, so they're clearly not checking.
no
paperwork.
No, they're not. They're not. Because
I mean, it's just.
I mean, they were Latino, but
And Amazon
did not
does
speak
not
English.
care.
Well, hey, look,
No,
when
they
you're
don't.
under 10,001 pounds, you don't need your CDL license or anything like that. You can drive it 24/7, 365.
Mhm.
You know, they have to have the same rules as they do for the semis, man. Get these bad actors off the road, because you can kill somebody in a semi, you can kill somebody in a sprinter van. If you can't read the language and understand and know what a road sign looks like, you're gonna have the same problem. You know, it's
Yeah, I mean, they were really, they were really nice guys, and just like one arm saying subs for offset
nice
drivers.
doesn't
I mean,
save lives.
a lot of
Man.
them will do subs like that too, but yeah, he was looking at the paper and he just couldn't get it out. He just couldn't read the name of the house number. He was
I'm
giving
not.
like
I'm not
he was
saying
doing
they're
like
not
this. He was
nice
going
people.
uno, and you know,
But here's my thing. If they didn't understand road signs in a semi, they don't understand road signs in a minivan.
and
So
right, right. It
like
same
that's
applies.
the,
I just said that.
it's a safety
Yeah.
thing. It's not. I want people to come here and make a living and build the life they could only dream of, but they got to do it the right way and they got to learn the
You
language.
got to be
The
legal.
problem with
You have to
people
understand
like
the language.
Amazon, the problem with people like Amazon, I don't know if Walmart really does it on their home delivery stuff or, you know, Target. I'm sure they all use the same people, you know, but Amazon is kind of the exception. But yeah, I mean, there's so many deliveries being made from your Instacart type stuff. You know,
Hmm.
yeah. I'm sure that when the mass exodus came from trucking, I bet you right now every courier company from here to Timbuktu, they were going after those drivers, saying, "Hey, we can keep you running, we can keep you busy. You know, come sign on with us. We don't care."
Yeah, 100%.
And that's
And
another
that's
industry. The hot shot, well, not really the hot shot, but the courier industry is another industry I think the FMCSA needs to look at, because it's, you know,
100%.
I mean, and you don't even have to be marked as a courier. You can be in a blank van.
Hey, rules are written, but now they have to be enforced. That's the problem. Nobody really enforces them, and they get.
You don't have any. I mean, are they regulated by the DOT?
No.
Okay, so who's going to regulate them? Who's going to go
Yeah, and
after?
if you're hauling medical equipment, like how I started out, you know, you've got to there's certain guidelines, and I mean you're so regulated. Just you got to have a clean, dirty area of your car or van or whatever. But because when I was doing Red Cross stuff, you know, we were picking up blood, come off a blood drive, so it could be contaminated blood with AIDS or who knows what. And then you got the other section that's got empty boxes, and you know you had to kind of not really partition it, but you had to kind of section them off a little bit, you know, separate them. But you know, I mean, so but for the most part, no, I don't think couriers. There's really no regulations that I know of. And if you're hauling currency from banks or something, I'm sure there
Hey,
is.
it's
But
just
that's
like you
about
get a
it.
driver's license, right? You have to be there in person. You get your picture taken. There's
You don't. We got
Yeah.
to here. Start here.
some 3 or 4 sets of documentations they have to take a look at. They have to talk to you. I mean, the same thing with like when you become
Let's keep going.
license. Go to a TSA certified, you know, for TWIC cards. You have to be there, get your fingerprint, look at the background, the whole 9 yards. You want to solve some problems? That's a good way to do it. In person, not online. You know, if the guy can't understand English or read it or tell you what a sign looks like, don't give him the freaking license. Jesus.
Yeah.
This isn't rocket science, man. It's just common sense.
He replied, I initially had to load equipment from my unit to go to locations from Hood. I'm assuming Fort Hood, maybe, I guess. Truck drivers came to get loads. Some even came with diesel trucks to pick up military vehicles. That's the industry. So I guess he's looking at doing flatbeds, maybe. All military.
Yeah, that's if he's moving military equipment. So that even takes a step deeper. You have to have people to get you in to become a military hauler, and that is
You
getting
got to get
ready.
a cage code. You got to get your cage code.
Well, you got to get
and-
your cage and a Sam's,
Yeah.
but you're getting ready to. They're getting ready to put the screws to that.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
We've got a big carrier meeting with the DoD tomorrow on that I'm going to be on, and they're supposed to kind of update us on what they're doing now. So
Going to be interesting to say the least.
Mhm. But I mean, if you can get in with hauling military vehicles or doing anything with the DoD, and that's the only thing that you do, period. I mean, that's not a bad gig, you know.
I was working for a military freight broker last year doing some consulting work with them, and there's a number of steps I had to get me in to get through various clearances or whatever. And then after that, it was like working with any other uneducated customer out there. They know their thing. The transportation aspect was a completely different game. And, well, I lost my train of thought there, but
Choo choo.
yeah, I don't know how that happened. I had something in my mind. I was multitasking. I completely lost. You know what? I'm just gonna,
What
I'm just gonna
mind?
stop.
Hmm.
We'll forget I chimed in.
Don't worry, Nick. It's the start of Alzheimer's.
Oh, dude, it's well past the start. We're way down that rabbit hole.
We are way past that.
But I'll tell you, the government relied on the broker to do all the things. So of course they had to have
Right.
7 types of paperwork going in there, but it's not all that different than others too. So there was just a lot of different ways. I think that also a lot of those pickups, it might not happen on a military base too. So there's a lot of areas for the broker to bring in the bad player, even despite all the things that are in play there.
But they
Yeah.
still get in, those bad guys, and that's what's dangerous, especially going into a military establishment to go pick up. They don't do what they're supposed to do.
Right. Yeah.
And God knows what happens if they're picking up munitions, and whatever else they move, and the guy happens to take off with it. Not good, man. Not good.
Mm. Well, I would encourage that guy to definitely look into it. Get your cage code and look at all the steps. I would do it now. Get in now while you can before they change the rules and change everything on you. Then it makes it harder to get in.
Yep.
But it's not going to be, if you just want to just do DoD freight, government freight, whatever, that's not a bad gig. Just to service that industry. I mean, you're going to.
No, it's not a bad gig, but here's the thing. I mean, we did a lot of DoD freight up until the last 16 months or so. I mean, we still did it, but it was carriers that are hauling 96 loads a month, and it's like
Breaking up.
Anyway, he lost his train of thought too, I guess.
they still got carriers out there that are trying to. They're doing it for.
You're still breaking up, JR.
There's no way you're making any money at that right now. So, I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
And Spencer, I have a message for you from my wife.
Uh-oh.
She said she said
It's not
she
mine.
said number
It's not
one, she
mine.
liked well, it is too, because it's got your company name all over it. The Black
Oh, it
Dog
is
coffee,
mine.
she said she loves.
Yeah.
And she tried the pink one. What is that? The Woman in Trucking or whatever it
Yeah,
was.
it's light to medium,
And-
yeah.
Right. She said it had a good flavor to it, but it was not strong enough for her. She likes to be able
Yeah.
to cut her coffee with a knife
yeah.
and chew it like bubble gum.
Yeah.
So
That's why
That's
light
disgusting.
roasts are light roasts. they're not as heavy, Yeah, it's a good. That's actually what I'm drinking now is the Women Truckers coffee. Eventually I'm going to change it around and
Okay.
rebrand it.
Here's
Something
it.
else.
I had an interesting
Somebody's out in the boonies.
Yep.
Is he still talking? All I heard was
Oh,
I
I'm
had
sure.
to listen
I'm
to
sure he is.
And,
He's frozen.
Somebody's down in the
There you are.
valley.
okay. So my
No.
Still breaking up. Still breaking up.
Now, you think the producer of this show wouldn't let guys on the show like this?
I know
Yeah,
he's
and
really
What's
slacking.
up, Spencer, man? Call the shots, dude.
I'm gonna have to switch that responsibility over to Nick or somebody else.
It's Nick's fault.
It's always my fault.
Sure. Oh, avoid the blame. It's all right. Pass it along. And,
JR, can you hear us?
no, he's not even moving, man. You can see.
Yeah. He said he was near DC. You would think he'd have great coverage.
More bars and more places. That's Verizon for you.
Yeah. That's why I'm leaving Verizon.
Man.
I already left Verizon. They called me the other day and said, "What will it take for you to come back?" I said, "An apocalypse."
Who
She
you
goes,
with now?
T-Mobile. She said, "Well, why do you say that?" I said, "Because your service absolutely sucks, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, but your billing's worse."
Well,
It's like talking through a fish tank.
let me tell you something
Dude.
real quick, and this is the honest to God's truth. For the last, I had to do it again yesterday, and they credited back $50. So for the last almost 2 years, and it doesn't happen every month. It's kind of sporadic. They'll jack the bill up, and then I've got to call them and argue with them to get it reduced back down or get a credit back. And
Yeah.
stuff. And I
Like they
looked it
just
up.
randomly
just
raise it on
settled-
you, and
They
then
just settled
like
a
we
$100
had
million lawsuit for that.
shit. I wish I had known about it because we'd have sued the shit out of them because
Yeah.
that shit went up constantly. And then number two, we were on auto draft, so our payment was auto drafted, and every month our phones kept getting shut off for non-payment. And we're like,
Yeah,
here's
here.
the draft. You took it out of our bank
Yeah.
account.
Well,
I
can tell
will
you right
never
now,
go back to Verizon. Not a
my-
day in my life.
my partner on the Road Dog cigar company, he was with AT&T, and he got sick of them because they were kind of doing the same thing, I guess. So he went to Mint Mobile. You know that Ryan, the $15 a month deal, which you pay your like 3 months in advance, or 6 months, or to a year, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's $15 a month now. It's on the T-Mobile network, and they'll throttle it back a little bit when there's a lot of T-Mobile customers on. If you're in, and that's only if you're in cell coverage. If you are primarily in like Wi-Fi, you're fine. But and then my other neighbor, she's with Boost Mobile, which is AT&T and T-Mobile and Dish Network or something like that. They bounce between all three. They got a little bit better coverage in rural areas, but that Boost Mobile and Mint Mobile, I've heard a lot of good things about them. And her bill's $25 a month, unlimited. She showed it to me. So I don't know. That's something to look at because
You gotta love Ryan
paying,
Reynolds.
Well, I'm paying for me, my daughter. One of my daughters is on my plan with me and my iPad. 3 devices. That's it. $135 a month.
Shoo.
Shit.
It's crazy.
It's pretty good.
It's just not worth it. And I'm having, it's a constant struggle with Verizon. I mean, I'm glad they got their butt sued. They need to get sued again.
Yeah, I wish
Fucking
I'd have known
nonsense.
about it because we'd have been in the middle of that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, you can actually
Never
Google it.
again.
You can Google it. They just settled it to It was like $100 million lawsuit for bad billing practices and unethical stuff like that.
Friggin' ridiculous, man.
But yeah, I mean, I can't wait until Elon gets his cell service going. I'm kind of interested to see how
Starlink?
that's going to go. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where that's going to go. Once it gets developed out and gets more robust, and they kind of clean it up and go through all the rigmarole. I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to play out, because that's going to really put a serious hurting on a lot of people. And I had read Was it T-Mobile he partnered with? I think you can look it up, Google it or something. I have to go back and look, but I think it was like T-Mobile he partnered with or something on that stuff. Because they got the biggest 5G network out there.
I will tell you, I have been pleasantly surprised dealing with T-Mobile. I've had them now for a year, maybe a little longer. And
If you get in some
they're
rural
great.
areas, I'm sure it's tough on some rural area.
No,
areas.
because you have Starlink. So when I get out into an area where I don't have service, it automatically connects to a Starlink satellite.
Wow,
Really?
did not
Yep.
know that.
I wonder if I went to Mint Mobile because they're on the T-Mobile network. If that would happen with them too.
No, it's just Starlink.
So if you got
it's
T-Mobile,
just
you got to be a T-Mobile
T-Mobile.
customer. Yeah, if you got to be a direct T-Mobile customer. Yeah. How many phones do you have in your plan?
4.
Is it you got any iPads or just all phones?
No, the iPads are still, unfortunately, on Verizon. They've got to cancel those. But 4 phones. Last I checked, it was $25 a line for unlimited. Now we get in on a special deal, so I'm sure that'll go up eventually. But
What do you mean you're paying like with the extra devices? Because I mean, we both have iPads too, and we don't have any service we pay for them.
Well,
for
so you've
those
got iPads. You've got a Wi-Fi version, and then you've got a Wi-Fi cell version of an iPad. So mine is a cell
so
phone
you didn't know
and
that.
Wi-Fi. It's got a number attached to it. So like if I'm somewhere out in the boonies or just I'm out of a Wi-Fi network, I still have cell coverage by LTE. I can still get data and do stuff on the iPad. But you got to pay for that because
Gotcha.
there's a number attached to it.
so I actually
But,
I was getting ready to pay for Toyota services. My truck has the capability to be a Wi-Fi hotspot, and it's only $8 a month. I'm considering it.
Yeah, my Tahoe's got that through what do you call it? OnStar, which I don't use, but yeah, they've got all those and all the vehicles.
Thank you
now,
for calling
pretty much.
OnStar. You don't use that except when you're lost, right, Spencer?
I don't use it, period, because I'm not gonna pay for it.
Cheap.
I don't wanna- I don't
Hey
want it.
guys, I want to. Sorry, I don't want to mean to interrupt y'all's conversation, but I want to go back to a question only because this is my old neighbor, and he is literally watching us from the other side of the planet.
Nice.
And he said, thoughts on the allowance of military receiving CDL immediately after leaving service.
They already have that.
So, no,
Mhm.
they do not.
They do not?
No.
Huh. That
Only
I mean, to my knowledge, we have a program where you can come out of the military and come team
So-
drive for a year, and then you're
just-
you're golden.
Yeah,
I don't know how it
that's
stands anymore.
that is
So
true.
here's
You're right.
I feel I am uniquely qualified to speak on this because this is exactly what I did. I was a truck driver in the Army, and I got out and I went and got my CDL in the civilian world. So, I do not think that you should just be handed your CDL right after you walk out of the military. I don't give a shit if your MOS is an 88 mic. I still think that you should have to do exactly what I did, which is I had to go and I had to take the written test and I had to pass the driving test, and then still no company would touch me because I did not have OTR experience. All of these companies, for everything they say they love veterans, they don't give two shits about your 20 years or 40 years or 90
it's all lip
years
service.
of driving a truck in the military.
Yep.
And it is not to hate on it. It's different. It's completely different. I don't care if you drove across the deserts of Afghanistan and Iraq. It's completely different than
You don't
being
have the
here. So I
traffic.
do not think you should just be handed your CDL. Do I think the path for them should be extremely expedited and there should be incentives? I do not think that they should have to use their GI Bill either. If you're going to push this shit, they should not have to use their military education benefits to pay for this thing in particular at this time. If this is the whole thing you're going to do, I don't think that part is right. But also don't think they should just be handed their CDL. That has opened the door to the exact same problem we're trying to get away from. I mean, do you think just because you're an American and you serve in the military, you're automatically qualified to drive an 80,000-pound truck down the road? What the fuck, are you stupid?
Well,
So no,
it's the traffic conditions and the thing they're going to see. They don't see overseas driving a truck. And,
it's not even that. It's weights. It's everything.
Right.
Driving in the military
Yeah.
is 1,000% different, dude. There is almost zero comparison between driving in the military.
I mean, I love the idea.
Besides the, mainly besides driving the vehicles. And here's the other thing. In the military, 90% of what you drive, I would say probably 95% of the time, if you're an 88 Mike, which is a motor transport operator, or even if you're a fueler, which I think is a 90 something, you don't drive with a trailer. Everything there is pretty much a straight truck type frame. The only time that you'll pull a trailer is if you're pulling equipment, a tank or something, and you're not pulling those things around post. Like, they just drive those damn things on post. I mean, they have roads for it. So that's the thing. Another thing, could you probably hand them a box truck license, a CDL to drive a box truck? Yeah, 100%. Almost anyone could do that, but not just out there, like everyone else. Completely
Well,
different.
I like
Again,
the
as
idea. I
someone
love
who
the
has been
concept
above
of it.
Love it. I do love the concept. I am all for it. Y'all know me, and not even as
It's
a veteran.
a great.
I feel veterans should have priority in everything. They should be the first people we look at when there is some type of need in this country. You know what I mean? Because they're easily trained, they're mission focused. I think it's a great idea. But I don't think we should just be handing people licenses just because they served in the American military. That's
No.
stupid.
They've got to go through. I mean, the same test everybody else has to do, or maybe dumb it down or kind of remove some of the stuff, maybe kind of streamline it a little bit, but make sure that they're touching on the most important pieces of it. And I can tell you probably the biggest, most important piece of that is going to be the driving test.
Yeah, I mean, I
The
agree
written
with that.
test,
Here,
I'm
let
not
me
as
tell you this.
concerned
I will
about
say
that as
this.
I am the driving test.
You can go rent, and they still do this, because this is what I did. I just went to a place and rented a truck in a trailer. Like, I just rented it. They have places up here or in Texas, and I'm sure they have them somewhere else. Like, it is a company, and they own like 15 semis. It's a day cab with either a 28-foot pup trailer or a 36-foot trailer or whatever. And you rent it for, I think it was $300 is what I did it for, and you get to use it for as many times as you need to pass the test. The guy takes you, makes sure you can operate it safely, and you have to have already passed your written test and have your permit to even do it. But that's what I did, and I did that without going through any formal truck driving school. That was me straight out of the Army, dude. I was out maybe 6 fucking weeks. And I went and passed this test with just the skills I had.
Right.
So, like, but I was in a different kind of unit. We pulled trailers pretty dang often. So, but either way, I still had to go to a company and go through a trainee program. But again, I passed it really quick, man. Like, I spent, I think, 4 weeks with my trainer as my trainer. And then we ran 2 weeks as a team. 6 weeks. I was on my own after that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which is, I don't know what the average is now. What do they make of? Does anyone know? What is it after you get out of CDL school? Does anyone know what it is now, by chance? Probably 2 months.
Not
3
I.
months. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll say that. Like, hey, every situation is different. I was not a truck driver family beforehand. I had never pulled a bunch of trailers besides working construction jobs. So again, I say it's a great idea and you can do it, but we still have to put all the same requirements, for them, but I do think we should expedite it. Don't think if they do have to go to a CDL school, I do not think they should have to use their GI Bill. I think that's a bullshit call right there. I mean, if it's a need, and I'm only saying for this thing, it's just like they said, hey, we need a bunch of nuclear scientists, and I think we should get them all from the Army, and you can go get trained for it, but you have to use your GI Bill for it.
Oh, I think.
I mean, come on, you're telling me you need me, so
don't
I think
use
that
the
part
GI.
should be done away with.
You're right. Don't use that. I think that these truck driving schools or these companies that have their own schools, if they want to bring in the military drivers like that, give them some kind of a tax break on something or whatever. Make it financially worth their while to do something. Don't put the burden on the driver, the veteran coming out. That's not fair.
Exactly. Dude, yeah, exactly. Don't put the better. I mean, and yeah, I mean, in this,
And that's
you will
bullshit.
hardly ever hear me say this because you guys know how I am about our money, our country just handing out money because someone always abuses it. But I mean, it would obviously most likely either have to be some type of privately funded thing for a bunch of scholarships, or make just the government give out scholarships, not blanket give money to a school, but each individual veteran has to apply for the scholarship, and then
Right.
that money goes just towards that school for X amount of dollars. I think that would
Yeah.
be a pretty clear way for it not to be abused, because it's be a set amount of money. This is just for this one student, or you know what I mean. So, but again, I do think it's a great idea. Military people,
Well,
man,
I'm glad that-
veterans, they're top tier in my eyes.
I'm glad that One Arm. It's a small world because he's a big supporter of the of Road Dog Coffee. He buys the. He actually had a shipment go out the other day of the Smoking the Bandit and.
I just can't
something
believe
else,
I
but
never knew that was my old neighbor.
So
He's
you need to
texting
get
me.
him.
He's like, where'd you
so
go?
last
Answer my question.
last week on the show, I wore one of his hats he sent me, the blue and it was like a caramel colored navy blue and caramel. I love the hat. Tell him that he needs to get you one, so you can support
will.
it. But
I'm gonna
great
tell
great guy. That's kind of a small world. He was your neighbor. That's wild.
Dude,
Wow.
that was
What are the odds?
I miss that guy every single day. I swear to God, like, because his house is like right out here, dude. I mean, we were the typical like suburban guys, dude. And I mean, he would stand over there in his driveway watering his grass. I would stand over here in my driveway watering my grass, and we would just talk.
Hi,
back and
Bob.
forth,
How you
dude.
doing, Bob?
Help each other. His name is Ben. And dude, we help each other with home projects, bro. Like, he helped me with my fence, helped him build his, help each other do
He
perfect.
sounds so
fucking neighbor,
sweet.
man. Bro, I love
Yeah.
that man, bro. I love that man. I hate so much that he had to leave, but that's his job. So he's
Right.
Nick, how many
serving our
people are
nation.
you telling to screw off this morning?
I know, right?
Is it really loud? Should I mute it?
Like
No,
it's
it's funny, bro, because it sounds like you're like raged. It does. It sounds
Yeah, it's just like
He
rage
sounds
typing.
like he sounds like
Dude,
a
it's
teenager.
it's just
This
fast. It's just
stupid
fast typing.
on
mother-
his phone.
Like, I'm not even like, man. Here's the funny thing. I actually am a hunter and pecker. However, I'm a really fast hunter and pecker.
Men's on used to
I
stay
never
tuned
learned
every
how
week.
to like do it properly, but like, I've been writing
He's
books
a-
since I was like
He's a really fast
7
pecker.
or 8 years old. I got a typewriter when I was like 8, and I learned how to type on it, and then I just got faster and faster and faster. And I don't know, maybe there's some rage text going on right now that I'm not aware of.
He's a really fast pecker, boys.
I'm just gonna leave that for you. I was gonna make another comment to follow up with it, but I'm like, nah, I don't need to be the guy who takes the show that way today.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, Adam's gonna do it for you.
Exactly. What?
Why do I get blamed? I didn't say it.
You're always the instigator, Adam. That's the thing.
You know what?
I can already see.
I
can already see
resent
what kind of
that.
fucking kid Adam was in school. You know what I mean?
I resent that
You know
remark.
he
I
was
was
that
well
one.
behaved.
He
Yeah,
was that
right.
one that everyone knew was behind it all. They just didn't have enough evidence to suspend him. Or,
That's right.
That's fair. No, I was a good kid. I never got in trouble. I was the goody two shoes,
I bet
bro.
you were an annoying little shit, bro. And I could just.
I
see
mean,
it.
there,
You
but
just
there's
have-
that's a
you just have
possibility.
this. I was an annoying kid face.
That's that look. That's a possibility. I'm not gonna hide from that.
Nick has that. Like Nick has the. I was the perfect son face.
JR's back with us.
Spencer
Yeah, I'm
has
here.
the. I was left at a fire station in the face.
Dude, I was a diabolical
Oh,
little shit. I was the
Not
white-collar
you.
criminal. Yeah, no. Like, I wasn't the guy, like, smoking cigarettes behind the building, whatever. I was the one, like, sneaking in to steal the chemistry test over the weekend. So we knew how to prepare for it.
Huh.
Not a bad thing.
I guess that's a cool story.
Cool story, right? That's a cool story.
Hey, by the way, where is Panama John?
I don't know.
Pedophile show.
It may be working.
Trying to find some stolen cars.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm over here putting my shoes on, boys. Get ready to go to the gym.
I need to do that.
Kicking ass and taking names, fellers.
I need to go
You got your little Lululemon shorts on?
Maybe.
There'd be some content for you, right? Oh shit!
Don't be
that would
jealous, Spencer.
hilarious, bro. That would be hilarious.
Don't be jealous, Spencer. Nobody likes jealousy.
I got a few pair of them, but I like the
It
I like
couldn't
some
be
of the
any-
Nike shorts better.
Couldn't be. I was about to say it couldn't be any worse than Jeff. Like I could just see Jeff's walking outfit. He's got those 1980s like Nike bicycle panties. You know what I mean?
Got the freaking
Oh,
5-inch inseam.
Yeah, got the tube socks with the two spikes.
And
at
he
the
got
top,
that
the white
fish
ones.
that
Yeah,
fish
you know me
tank
well.
top. You know what I mean?
And he's got
Yeah.
his tennis shoes Velcro versus lace up. They
Wait,
Velcro
wait.
across.
No,
are we
no,
still
I'm
talking
good.
about?
I'm
Are we
good.
still talking about Jeff? Or are we talking about Klingensmith?
Oh man,
You lost me at fishnets.
that's fucking funny.
Man, you guys are rough.
No, he just shaved it this morning. Kyle, he has to shave it every day. That thing grows back by 5
Yeah.
p.m.
Bro, by,
yeah.
like
by
Chuck
5
Norris.
p.m. that thing
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
back in
He-
action.
yeah, he has a 5 o'clock shadow at 8 a.m., bro. I mean, can't you? You can already see it.
What would he do without us?
Thanks, Kyle. Love you, bud.
Probably pay less than therapy.
That's fair. That's fair.
So,
All right,
so we
guys, I'm
couldn't
gonna
do that.
leave my loud typing and
Spencer,
echo.
let
He's
me-
like, I got some more
Today.
people to rage type too. Love
Oh,
you.
I
Nick.
gotta get out of here. I got people to go tell to fondle themselves.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go angry type at some other people. So I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, Nick. Like,
Adios, Nick.
he did, bro. He sounded like he was over there just laying into someone. Did
I just ticky tap tap ticky tap tap. Just
I don't know.
I'll show you
Well,
as
he-
per my
he-
last email.
Don't make me come beat you with my Spartan medals.
Right?
That's right. I've got metal.
Dude, we should totally,
JR,
do that.
you
We
hear
should
us?
totally get Nick
Yes,
to, like, put
I
on,
can
like,
hear.
every single one of his
Good
little
deal.
medals.
Can you hear me?
And do something.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier,
All right.
earlier when you were, you said you had an idea, something about you were telling us.
No,
about,
no, no,
you
no.
know,
What here? I had
What
a
I
question
said
for my-
was,
shut up.
Ooh,
What I what?
spoken
what
from
I-
the king.
Okay.
he said that with his whole
Okay.
chest.
Let the man talk, you dingleberries.
Okay.
Go, JR.
So, I had a question from a driver the other day about your coffee, and he was wondering what flavors you have in the pods. And I said, well, I know he's got the Road Dog on the
Black
but
Dog, yeah,
I
that's
don't
it.
know. What do you have in pods?
Just Black Dog right now.
Or Black Dog, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and there's been a whole crap load of all this negative stuff coming out about K cups and pods and the plastic, the hot water and the plastic. And it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still, you know, they still, I mean, not just ours, I mean, you know, across the spectrum. I mean, pods are still, they still sell well. But, you know, you're finding more and more people buying the refillable
Yeah.
canisters for the,
That's
and then
what I
buying
have.
bag coffee. Yeah, they buy bag coffee and they just, you know, like if one morning you want Black Dog, one morning you want, you know, something else, one more, you know, you're not just subject to just having a bunch of different, you know, boxes of K-cups sitting around your house. Just have a few bags of coffee and refill that, you know, that little refill thing. A lot of people are starting to buy those.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it's a great idea actually, because I mean, it kind of gives you some variety, you know, because if you've got, and also kind of cuts down on the you know, all the carbon footprint, you know, paper, tree huggers and all that. I mean, it's, you know, if you've got less and less cardboard boxes and less plastic sitting around like that, you know, because the pods are plastic. So if you're using something that's refillable and and you're using all you have is the coffee bag, 2 or 3 coffee bags versus like all that cardboard and all that little plastic pods sitting around that just go in the earth and sit there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, something to look at that way.
Oh, I agree with you. But he asked the question, and I told him I wasn't sure, so I figured I would ask.
Yeah. Well, we'll get more, I guess, eventually. Just those things aren't cheap to make. Now, someone else is angry typing.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Well, it ain't me.
I'm extending insurance coverage on this multi-million-dollar drilling rig we're moving.
Got a boy.
Whew, son. Almost forgot. It's always something, boys. It's always something.
Well, Pedro, you definitely have to get up with one arm and get him to send you a hat. Definitely do that.
I don't know what hat he would have sent you. You may be thinking about someone else. I don't think he sent you a hat.
One-arm
I think
dyer?
you're thinking one-arm DIYer. I think you're thinking about I'll ask him. I don't think he would.
No, one arm DIYer.
You'll have to
That's
send
my
me
hat.
the
I had it on last week. Huh?
You have to sit. Hey, I can tell you right. You have to. I'll private chat you this.
Yeah, that's him. He buys the coffee, and I had his hat on last week.
You guys were talking about Starlink a while ago. I was listening, and Ducky, one of my drivers, he bought a Starlink for his truck, and I'll tell you what, guys, that shit's fast.
Okay.
I logged into it early this morning to do some work, and man, he was probably 2 truck lengths behind me, directly behind me with our towers on, and it was still lightning fast.
Wow.
And so I'm gonna go check into the pricing on it, but I'm actually gonna just go ahead and just put Starlink in all my trucks.
It's expensive, but it's a benefit. It's a benefit for your drivers that you can write off.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. Okay, I've got the Wi-Fi boxes in all my trucks, and that shit's expensive. And they only have, they only get a certain amount of data, even though it says unlimited. They only have a certain amount of high speed, and when they reach that before the end of the month, because they're watching movies or doing whatever, and to me, it ain't going to be much more expensive.
Right.
To get into it.
Who's your service
We have
with on that,
T-Mobile.
on the Wi-Fi?
We have T-Mobile.
Okay. On the Wi-Fi boxes?
Yeah, I've got the Wi-Fi boxes. I got tablets. I don't have any of their phones, but I mean, I've got 6 or 8 phones on my account. And,
so that they actually, because we had one guy that actually had it on his truck. He was an owner operator, and he came on board with us, and DirecTV has a semi truck or a truck outfit for DirecTV.
Oh yeah, Ducky's got that on his truck.
It's pretty cool looking. I've never seen one to that guy leased on with us, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. You got DirecTV in the truck now.
Ducky's wife or his mother-in-law found it at a garage sale or on Facebook or something like that and bought it for him.
Yeah.
Real cheap. And he already had, he had DirecTV at home, so he just, bumped it onto his service, and he's like, shit. He's like, shit, dude, I like it.
Mm-hmm. I think, if drivers are going to be on the road for weeks in, or even months, I guess. I mean, that you want to have a certain level of comfort in your cab. I mean, you want to
Yeah, I
feel like
stream. I
you're at
stream
home.
everything.
Yeah, yeah, it would make sense, but it's I've seen some nice ones out there with completely outfitted with a little kitchen and everything. I mean, I've seen some really nice trucks.
Oh yeah. What are you talking about? Big tractors? We've got a bunch of
Mhm.
big ARL super sleepers in our fleet for the guys that do arms and explosives.
Yeah, and I've seen those trucks. A lot of those exist in like United Van Lines and Atlas, and the moving companies, because you see it's like the sleeper's like the freaking length. I mean, it's like oh my god, it's huge.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of the moving companies have those.
I had one of those guys picked up a fire engine for me yesterday in Alabama.
Hmm.
He's got a big super sleeper, dude. He is a dang good looking truck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
only
The
the only drawback to those is the amount of carry.
the what?
The amount of weight that you can carry that really cuts into
Yeah. Well, that's
cuts
why they're
into
doing arms and explosives. Like I got 2 containers a freight forwarder asked me to move that have the big fireworks in them, and because of how heavy the tractors are, like they're going to be overweight, so they got to be permitted. Like they're coming from 300 plus miles out to come pick them up, and so I gave them a quote of what I thought it would cost, and the driver's like, I really want to be at this to get it done. So then I requoted it, and they were mad, and I'm like, you're not shipping chicken and cheese, you're shipping explosives.
right.
Yeah, something that could blow up. Well, you saw that what happened in Tennessee.
Yeah.
What
Right.
was it,
Yeah. What you
two months
need to do
ago
is
or
find
something like that?
Yeah, you
Well,
need to
so-
find that video. You need to find that video and send it to your customer whenever they say it.
Sitting
Say,
on the side of the road
okay,
exploding.
yeah,
These
I can
these
get
level
this guy to do it.
these level of fireworks, it's not just gonna like catch fire and shoot stuff around. It's gonna go boom. Like
Yeah.
when you get into the 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3, like you can't play. You got to have smart people that know what
Yeah.
they're doing, that are very careful, that are attentive, that pay attention.
Yeah, those
It's-
classifications will get you.
It's like I can't believe there's the guys that haul truckloads of black powder. Those dudes have balls of steel.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you'd never catch me doing that.
Yeah, that kind of
Nope.
makes you a
Relaxing
little bit nervous. Well, that's why they get paid the big bucks to do that.
Hmm. We're moving.
But
We're moving
some-
slow this morning. Pedro, what you got? Some news or something? Spencer's killing the vibe.
Yeah, I mean, he does that, bro. He walks in the room and everybody just leaves.
Mhm.
Don't take that from him,
Right.
Spencer. Don't take that.
Or they ask for my autograph.
Or they ask for your autograph. Hey, weren't you that guy that was standing next to that Smokey and the Bandit impersonator? Can I get your picture and your autograph?
Yeah. That's right. Hey.
Silence is golden, boys.
You're killing the show.
Yeah, no, hey man, I can't. Sometimes I gotta
I need Panama John here to go back and forth with me to keep it going.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I would entertain you, but I'm sitting there trying to deal with this. Deal with these loads or whatever.
I'm
So,
working. I'm
you know what?
riding.
I got a topic of conversation. We got an email this morning about changes in the regulatory environment. Let me look at this real quick because I hadn't even read it yet this morning. Jeff, did you get this?
No.
It just says FMCSA has increased its focus on the integrity of commercial driver's licensing and qualification programs. In February 2026, the agency finalized its rule restoring integrity to the issuance of non-domiciled commercial driver's licenses, which limits eligibility for non-domiciled CLPs and CDLs to foreign domiciled individuals with specific verifiable employment-based non-immigrant status. That rule became effective March 16th, 2026.
I
Hmm.
got it.
More than 28,000 improperly issued non-domiciled CDLs have been revoked nationwide.
Yeah, but this is
That's a
old.
lot.
This is old information.
Yeah, it's
I want to know how many people went to jail
none.
over this whole CDL mill thing. That's the number I'd like to see. I want to see. I
Zero-
want to know how
probably
many people got
zero.
caught on the carpet. Huh?
Probably 0.
Probably.
Doesn't surprise me.
I would love to know that data though. If somebody did, like, where's that stand today? You know.
Let's get
Yeah.
rid of it.
Boys, I hate to cut it, but I'm out.
Yeah,
gotta go to the
I'm about to have
gym.
to get off here too.
Yeah, I gotta go too, man. I got a
Yeah,
lot of
I got to get 2.
Oh, you ain't got shit to do, JR. You just drive.
Yeah, you
over
ain't
here.
got shit to
crap.
do.
I got, hey, listen here, folks.
He got to fight traffic in DC.
That's right. That's
He got to
right.
keep his head on a swivel.
That was a decision you made.
So wait.
Yeah.
Hey, so we had a one of the escorts that we had coming out of Kansas over to DC. He was a newish around.
Uh-oh.
So the night
Yeah.
before over dinner, we were talking to him, and I was like, "Listen, this is what you have to understand with a big load like this." I said, "You get close to that load, and no matter what, you don't let anybody get between you." And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yep. You swing out at them, you do whatever, but you don't let them get between you and your load." And he goes, "Okay." Well, we got almost to 495 and chasing Chad, and Chad fucking shattered and broke his windshield, and 5 forkers get between him and that load, and he damn near didn't get back in behind that load.
Mm.
I mean, it was like, dude, we told like, dude, welcome to oversized.
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
my windshield cracked yesterday from following Ducky, and it's just like it's a thing. You just get ready, put money back for new windshields because you're going to take a lot of them.
True.
Mm.
Anyway, it was interesting coming across here with that kid.
Mm-hmm. I want some
All
All right,
people
boys.
some people that are listening,
Peace.
you know, send an email to admin@roaddogcoffee.com and tell us what you want us to talk about, any certain topics.
There
Cover.
you go.
Admin@roaddogcoffee.com. Send us your
Pedro,
comments.
Yes.
call me in like 90 minutes. We got to talk about break bulk. And
I know. I need to call those people now. Could get with those people because they still ain't answer me, and I literally said,
Break
like, I ain't got all fucking month to be waiting on them to make a decision.
I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about like Houston. Oh, you're talking about calling Houston, asking about
Yeah.
a media pass. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right. Well,
When's
let's
break ball?
September
Oh my God, we've already
22nd to
been
the
over
24th.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, he said when? Yeah. No, it's the 22nd
all
and
right.
23rd. 22nd and 23rd, Jr. Tuesday and a Wednesday.
All right. Text that to me, Pedro, so
Yeah.
I can start
Okay, brother.
making
I'll see you, boys.
making reservations, please.
Okay.
Later, man.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
All right. Peace. All right. Guess we're gonna be out of here. What
Yeah.
do we got? What do we got?
I'll check into that.
Hey,
break
JR,
bulk
I'll
too.
give you a call later on tonight.
Okay, yeah. We're bouncing over to Columbus now. I'll be there, and then I'll be free till tomorrow,
Sounds
till in the
good.
morning.
Yes, sir.
Cool. What else? What else y'all got before we get off here? Nothing.
No,
I
just
got nothing either.
head over to roaddogcoffee.com and get caffeinated and go get smoked at cigar.com. You know, gotta get some cigars in the hands of some people.
Spencer, I'm going to call you later because I got a couple of questions about cigars.
Yeah.
Because I might have a guy over in East Texas that owns a cigar shop that might be interested. I was actually talking to him about it, and he asked me about them, and I just had that glazed look on my face because I don't know.
Just call me. We got a wholesale. You know, we do wholesale for lounges, you know, cigar shops, and even people who want to get them for like golf outings and stuff like that. We can do obviously different price than retail, but
right.
Yeah,
Well,
just call me.
I'll call you as soon as it'll probably be a week or two because what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you when I'm standing in front of him.
Okay.
That way you can make your sales pitch. You don't want me to. I'll make your sales pitch on coffee, but not on cigars.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right,
Cool
boys.
beans.
All right, guys. Pedro, roll that
Remember-
footage.
All right, cool.
See you
Roll some
guys
beautiful
later.
footage.
All right.
Yeah.